and we are back at the Cities and Placemaking event here in The Hague, hosted by Placemaking Europe. And we're seated back at the Good Place bench. My name's Kristen, and I'm super excited to be here today because we get to speak with mayors from cities across Europe who have been working with their teams for about the past 2 years, as I understand it, on developing new policies and working on co-creating different types of processes to basically make placemaking more of a long-term component in their city, and really think about different strategies on how to bring citizens together and foster trust amongst them and create beautiful places and a good place. So just to start things off, would you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah. Hello, nice to see you. I'm Richard Rybnic. It's a difficult name. I'm a mayor of city Trenčín. It's in Slovakia, in Slovak Republic. I have been elected 14 years, and I am I'm 14 years mayor. It's a 4 wall period and election period, and it's a long time. But I think for the city, as a Trenčín is, we have 55,000 inhabitants. It's very good because we can 15 years building our vision of Trenčín as a new modern city and city for young people and city of culture, city of sport and tourism, because we are very strong heritage. In our city is a nice castle in the center of the city, and I think we would like to make for young people a good place for living in the future, because it's a very difficult with the demography in Slovak Republic. Young people go to study to other countries, and we would like to that these people, young people, come back to Trenčín to make your family and to be stay in our city, because it's very important for the future. And we would like to has a network with the other city in Europe, because the placemaking is very important for the children, for the young people, and for the future.
Absolutely. And wow, 14 years as mayor. I'm sure you've seen the city also change a lot. I can only assume over the past 14 years. So you mentioned also about young people, and you want to sort of harvest and create this place that's also going to be a place that they, if they leave, that they're going to come back, or maybe even better, that they just want to stay there because it's such a great place to be. Can you share a bit how your city is embracing placemaking, or maybe you also want to speak to the cultural aspect of it? How is your city fostering placemaking and culture to make it a better place for young people?
When I was elected, I make a very good team with me, because I think it is not about one people, it is about the participation of the people. I have a very good architecture. It's my friend Martin, and we had a dream, and we have a dream, and the key is that we discussing about the future, about the city, about the placing with the young people, but with our inhabitants. But in our city is a big place. It is empty, and we would like to make from this city new flats, new places for the living, and we made a big architecture competition from around the world, because the architecture from other countries came to us, and we are together find the new vision for these places, and it was very interesting because when you live in the city, it's you have this sea is a little bit difficult, but when come to people from other countries, they have a new experience, they have a new maybe new discussing in these cities, and it was very important for us because in this moment in our urban plan, our member of parliament, my colleagues, politician colleagues, make decision that we know how we want this place in the future have, and in this moment, in these years, we invested slowly to these places and to building this place for the future. And what is fantastic is that the places were discussing with the people. That means the people want that we can investments to these places, because it is not a politician decision, it is the decision inhabitants, young people, and the people they want to live in our city, and this is important. I think it's a future for that the people will want to stay in Trenčín maybe and stay living there.
That's fantastic. I mean, it also builds this sense of ownership to a place, right? If you are part of the process of actually contributing ideas to it and so on, people feel closer to it. So yeah, it seems like an amazing, an important part of the placemaking process to get the citizens involved and get their insights in. And I mean, I can imagine it also comes with quite some difficulty navigating all the different viewpoints and opinions, but overall, it's a co-creative process, and it's very important. I also liked what you shared about the architecture competition and people coming in with a different sort of lens and perspective about the place, and also bring in some creativity there.
I would like to invite young people, but all people. Yeah, sorry for that. To Trenčín, because next year will be Trenčín European Capital of Culture to 2026. And I think it could be very interesting for the people, because Trenčín is a really nice city in Slovakia, and we will prepare a fantastic program all year for the people, and they which come to Trenčín. Then I would like to say I invite you to our city next year.
That's amazing. We got a personal invitation. So that's lovely. And I can also imagine it's also a really cool opportunity to showcase the arts and culture of Trenčín, and also within the public space, right? To invite people into these spaces and to be inspired. I'd love to also go back more than 14 years ago. So before your time as mayor, let's go way back, maybe even, I'd say 20 years or so. As a citizen of Trenčín, what makes a good place? So not coming from any kind of political background and so on, what makes a good place to you?
You know, I am from a very old Trenčín's family, because my family had shop with the glasses and with the gold and with the watches, and since 1895 in Trenčín, and it is really old time. And my father was a very big local patriot for the city, But I lived 22 years in Bratislava. It's a capital of Slovakia, and I studied in Germany, and so that I came home 14 years ago, and my father died, and before that he died, he told me, please make for the city, for our city, everything. Because I like this city, I love our city, and please, Richard, make everything for this city because it's our city, it's our family city. And okay, when I died, I came home, and I candidated to as a mayor, and the people knew my father because he was very popular in our city, and I really won. And 14 years I'm mayor. It was very difficult in the start, but in this moment I can say that the people believe my decision, believe my strategy, believing my vision of Trenčín. The Trenčín really has changed really in this moment, I have to say, and our big urban project, his name is Trenčín RU. In Slovak is Trenčín City. Trenčín City is a Slovak is Trenčín City, but it's very nice because it's a Trenčín City. I think with this urban project we will be. We were very successful by this candidate as a European Capital of Culture, and in this moment we change our city, new places. We reconstructed new places in the city, and in this moment I think that the city change for next 20-40 years. And I'm drummer, really. We have in Trenčín underground independent group, and he is the group is very popular in Slovakia, in Czechoslovakia, and I am drummer. That it's my good friends are from Trenčín. That means my story is very strong for the city, and I think my love to the city is very big, and this is very important too, because when you give your love to decision to make your city is nice for the future, and you have a fantastic team and people around me, then it's everything better, and it's really nice, and I hope that not only for me but for my child, for my for the new generation, we prepare the city as a good city for the living.
I think that was beautifully said, and also a great way to end this discussion. Yeah, like you said, it's about love, it's about teamwork, and it's about creating a brighter future for the generations to come. And thank you so much for your work in making Trenčín that city, and we're going to be there for as the cultural city for next year, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, we are waiting for you. Please.